Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rylie Lane, and if you are new here, don't forget to hit the little subscribe button and join our family. And if you do enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up because it really helps me out. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about goal setting and how to set goals that you'll actually achieve, because we are almost coming into the new year and this is the time that people want to start setting goals for 2018. So I thought it would be a really good way to talk about how I like to set goals and how I actually achieve them. So first of all, I want to talk about why we should set goals. So basically, I think it's really important to set goals because our mind is so crazy and wild, and if you're just letting it run free, it will constantly think about anything and everything that it wants to, and generally that will come down to negative things and bad thoughts, and you don't want to be focusing on things like that. You want to be focusing on positive things and having positive thoughts, because it will bring you a positive life and positive things will happen in your life. How many times can I say positive? So yes, if you're giving your mind something to focus on and something to work towards, then you're going to have less of those bad thoughts and bringing yourself down with like bad stories that your mind is telling you. So that is why I think it's really important to set goals for yourself and have something to work towards. So the way I like to go about setting goals is sort of inspired by Brooke Castillo. She is a life coach. She has, oh god, I can't remember what her school's called. The life coach school, life school coach, something like that. Anyways, she has like a whole, yeah, basically a whole life coach company, and it does all this life coaching and stuff. She's honestly amazing. I've never done any of her classes, but I'm like addicted to her podcasts. She just talks about things in a way that you would never think about them and really opens your mind to thinking about things in different ways. It's actually like amazing. The way I like to set goals is inspired by one of her podcasts, which I will leave linked down below if you do want to listen to that. I totally recommend it because she's probably going to explain it like 20 times better than I am. So now let's basically go through how you can choose your goals. So basically, Brooke talks about how we want our mind to focus on being able to actually achieve the goal and being in the mindset that you can and you will achieve this goal. So the way that you get your mind to think like that is to, for example, choose 3 goals. And of those 3 goals, you have already achieved 2 of them. And then the third one is the one that you still need to achieve. For me, an example of something I want to hit in 2018 would be, first of all, to have a lifestyle design and a travel blog. The second one will be to be constantly putting out content that I am happy and proud of and that I hope can help people. And then the third one will be to hit 40,000 page views by March next year. So for me, I have already achieved the first 2. I have a blog and I'm always putting out content that I'm proud of and that I hope will help people. And then the one that I haven't achieved yet, but I will, so I will have 40,000 page views in March 2018. So that is the way I have set, for example, one goal around my blog for next year. And the thing is, I've already achieved 2 of them, so there's no reason why I can't achieve the third one. So then the next step is to write them down. So for me, I write them down in my bullet journal. In one of the first pages in my bullet journal, I have a whole section for all of my goals. So I like to write those down there and keep track of them. And it's really important to write down your goals because you need to see that they're real and that you've actually made them. Having them just as an extra thought in your brain doesn't actually make them real and bring them into reality, because you're not actually putting them out there physically. Do you get what I mean? It's sort of like they're just in there as like an extra thought, but once they're on paper, it's like they're physically there and it's physically something you have said you want to work towards. So in my opinion, I know a lot of people have different theories and thoughts about goal setting, but for me, I think it's really important to always write them down and make them real and make sure you can see them every single day so that you know that that's what you're working towards. And then another little tip on top of that is to make sure that you write them in a way that you will actually achieve them. So you need to say, I will do this, or I am doing this. So make sure it's written down in a way that you will actually achieve it and you are going to achieve it, because that way it'll make your brain believe that you will and you can and you are going to. And so the last step of the goal setting is to set your action plan. So Brooke Castillo talks a lot about this in her podcasts, saying that you need to bring your mind to a place where you have already achieved the goal and then you work backwards. So for me, I will take my mind to a place to March next year where I have reached 40,000 page views, and I think about how I got there. So maybe that means that I have put extra effort into growing my social media channels. I have made sure my blog is completely search engine optimized, and just things like that. You work backwards and figure out how you're going to get there. And if you don't know how you're going to get there yet, then that is another goal that you're working towards, and you will need to write down to increase your knowledge on whatever your field is, or do some research, or whatever sort of way will get you to have that understanding of how you're actually going to reach that goal. Maybe even like talking to people who have achieved what you've already wanted to achieve and understand how they got there, or you know, things along that line. And yes, basically that is how I set my goals, and that is how I believe you are going to reach your goals in 2018. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below, because I would be more than happy to help you out. And definitely go and listen to that podcast, because Brooke is amazing and she definitely knows what she is talking about. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you all, and I can't wait to speak to you next time. Bye!